Okay, here's my Racine manufactured Sheridan rifle, and it's got a beautiful pattern on the rear stock. It's been refinished, hand rubbed oil by myself. So the walnut, really, the beauty of it comes really out. All the grain is filled. It's got a nice satin finish. Before I had it rebuilt, I also had a company, hard chromium plating company in Racine, take the blued steel with the blue pieces, the trigger, the guard, the pins, the screw, the rocker, and the bolt, hard chrome, stripped and hard chromed. Makes it just look, different than a normal blue streak. It's not a silver streak, which would all be silver, but it has that gorgeous finish on the woodwork. It has a blued steel in plug and matching blued steel front pumping arm with a bumper felt to make the pumping really soft when it comes in. It doesn't slam as hard as it would if it was just a little rubber one that comes normally with it. It's a little piece of rubber actually in that. This is the blued steel billet handle or pumping arm. So this is actually redone from the original, which would be a rolled steel thing in there. But that's made out of solid steel and then glued. So instead of a rolled, pressed in piece. Much sturdier, more solid, less wobble. There's no wobble to that. But all the innards were what they call a Sheridan. That's already had 4 pumps to it. I had 3, store it with 3 pumps. I added a couple, so that's it can be pumped up to, like they say, like 13 times, 12, and more than 8 than typical. Again, the rocker safety goes one way is fire and safe. You have to obviously have it. I could put it on safe now or fire. So if I want fire, go that way. The actual trigger the sears are actually hard chromed as well. Put a few pumps into it to keep the valves shut, and the seal's in good shape when you put it away. You don't have to re-torque the bolt, just that. But it's just nice to zoom and see how the blued's front arm looks versus one of the rolled ones. Nice Williams peep on the back instead of the normal front, the normal one that actually can cause barrel separation because the springs are so tight. They can actually, if any of these guns have barrel separation, which this one does not, it's because those backside originals press in between the barrel and the pumping tube over so much time. It actually can break that solder joint, since these are brass barrel tubes and brass barrels. And versus the newer ones that have a painted brass, these are more of a darkened, blackened brass, different type of material. It's not a paint, it's more of a chemical process to blacken the bronze. So it's a nicer gun than the more modern ones.